Alright, morning everybody. We are going to be giving an update here today. We got some sun. It's been raining over the past 5 or 6 days. Off and on, we've had about 5 inches of rain so far, which has made the ground really wet. But now that we've had a good day of sun here, we are going to hopefully kind of catch up on things that we haven't been able to do. But we wanted to give you guys an update as to how everything is going so far. So, where to begin? Alright, so we have our cucumbers here, which are flowering. So those are doing really well so far. You can kind of see in there that we have our flowers, and some bees are starting to pollinate those. Our zucchini here are growing tremendously. We've got our flowers, which there are bees inside, and then we've started to get some zucchini there. You can kind of see down below. So that's been going good. We also, oh, this is a good one. Here we go. You guys can see all the bees pollinating, which is really cool. And these are also doing well. You guys can see right there. Look at that nice big zucchini. All right, that's gonna be tasty. We've had to cover up our broccoli because of the bugs, and so I'm not going to go ahead and undo that today, but just know that we've been working on trying to get our broccoli back up and running. These are our sugar snap peas. So here we go. We are starting to get pods of sugar snaps here, and so we have all the way down. We have lots to harvest. So they are coming in quite nicely. And then these are the sugar ands. They don't get nearly as high, but they are still loaded with pods and stuff. So lots of harvesting to do, that's for sure. Our basil is coming in. Erica transplanted some of the other basil into this area, and those are coming in, and we've had some of them already, and boy, are they tasty. Our lettuce is looking really good with the carrots in between. I can't complain there. So we have lots of head lettuce coming around. Other lettuce is also growing as well. And then we have, these are actually pepper plants that we've grown from the seed. Usually you're not able to do this, but so far we've had some success with that, so can't really complain. Here's the never-ending saga of our green beans. We've added only 2 plants here. We planted a whole bunch, but we think that the birds ate them. And so they're coming in slowly, but they are coming in, which is really nice. Our spinach has bolted, so we're gonna go ahead and just kind of leave it for now. And then we'll come back in through with another plant and replant again. Here's another broccoli bed that we have covered. But this is what some of our broccoli is looking like so far. Looks pretty good for what it is. We've had lots of little flea beetles. I don't know if you guys can see those, but those are little black beetles. So we've had to spray a couple of times to kind of keep those guys off. Our onions are doing well as usual. Cherry tomatoes are out of control. So those are looking really strong. Really happy with those. We have our asparagus, which keeps coming up, which is fantastic. Can't wait to have that next year. We have strawberries, as you guys can see there. We have strawberries coming in, and then we have a pepper plant over here that's kind of hanging on, which is really exciting. Our big boy tomatoes are coming back strong. I think in the last video I showed you guys they weren't looking so hot, but they have now come back and they are starting to grow. So we have a couple of them, which will be nice. And then our marigolds that we planted by seed are just out of control here. They are huge by every stretch of the means. And then we have up to over 70 berries so far with our strawberries. So we have lots and lots of strawberries that we are picking every day, which is fantastic. You'll see the little mushroom guys over there because of all the rain that we've gotten. But like I said, yes, the strawberries and marigolds, whew, they are huge. I mean, just look at this thing. That is a marigold plant. It is huge. It's like a mini bush. So really excited. And then our strawberries, like I said, have been looking really, really good. So everything's going pretty good so far. Let me show you guys what's going around on the outside. All right, so for round number 2 of the update, I wanted to kind of show you guys the rose as well as the wildflowers that we have seeded around our raised garden bed. They have come in really nice, really strong, really pretty, and so this is what Erica wanted, and definitely came out really, really well. So let me show you that here shortly. So you guys can see here that we have wildflowers, and they are coming in all the way around. So really pretty. I'm not sure what this white one is. I'm probably gonna have to look it up, but we have these beautiful purples, we have pink, right? And it goes all the way around. So that's one of the nice things about all this, is that we have wildflowers all the way down, and so it's really pretty. We've got yellows and purples, tall ones, short ones, pink. Then we have these coreopsis guys, which are really pretty. So yeah, so this is all the way down. Oh, we got a new one today. We got this red one. Oh, that's pretty. So yeah, so now we have wildflowers all the way around, which was our goal from the get-go. And then next year we're just going to mulch right on top of this, and then some things will come up again and some things won't, but we'll reseed again. And so yes, we have purples and the oranges, and that goes all the way around, which is really, really pretty. So really excited about that, and the fact that it came in so nicely is really a benefit. So really happy.
Hi everyone, I'm standing in front of the corn, and you can see I'm not very tall myself, but it is really, really big, and it's not even the 4th of July yet. So the saying's always been, you know, knee high by the 4th of July. Well, I'd say it's well over knee high at this point, and we're not at the 4th of July quite yet. So thought that was kind of funny.
Alright, so the next part I wanted to show you guys was the apple trees and what those look like. You guys can see that behind me, that, oh boy, do we have a lot of apples. Now we do have rust on the apple trees, and that comes from the cedar trees that are over to the right, but yes, we have lots and lots of apples. These are called Lodi apples. They are a green apple that is great for baking and preserves, as well as applesauce. And so we're gonna have a ton of apples, which is really great. You guys can see all the way up. Lots of apples. And then these ones we think are Macintosh apples. We see that there's a little bit of a red tinge to them that you guys can kind of see here. A little bit of a red tinge. So we're gonna keep our eye on that and see what that comes out. But yes, we have lots and lots of apples off of these 4 trees here. So we've got little baby apples, we got lots of big apples, and so we're really happy with the apple production. As you guys can see, we have lots and lots of apples. So lots of picking to do, but you know, that's the name of the game when it comes to the farm, is you're always working on something. So we do have some Japanese beetle infestations. You guys can kind of see here, they're already in the plant, and so we're gonna have to take a look at that and see what we can do to kind of abate the Japanese beetles, because they will eat you out of a leaf real quick. So, but overall, everything is looking pretty good so far. You guys saw from our previous videos that we trimmed a lot of these trees out, and so the production has kind of come back a little bit here. So got nice apples ready to go. So hopefully you guys enjoy that as much as we do. We're really excited to start picking. The Lodi apples will be available in July. We're not sure about the Macintosh. We have to double check on that. But yes, that is what we're looking forward to for the month of July, is lots of apple picking. So we'll go through that and see if we can kind of pick out some good ones and kind of take care of the ones that are not so good and properly dispose of those. We've also had some deer come through, and so usually they like to eat the apples that are on the ground, which is kind of like a great cleanup for us, but we'll see how it goes. So hope you guys enjoy the apple trees, and we'll check back in just a moment here. All right, so we are here in the rows, and wanted to show you guys some good things that are kind of going on here. We've got our squashes with all of our flowers. You guys can see the flowers all the way down. The bees have been pollinating them. There's a bee pretty much in every flower so far. And we've done a really good job of keeping the bugs off of them. And so I wanted to show you guys this. Look at all those bees. So yeah. So lots of bee pollination going on here, which is really great. We also have a lot of weeds that we have to get just because we haven't been able to get out in the field because we've had 5 inches of rain. So now we are going to be, oh, Erica wanted me to show you guys the deer.
I've been eating the lettuce.
So they ate some lettuce of ours, which, you know, we expected to have some things lost to the deer, but they did nibble here and there and so forth, and so they did eat some of our lettuce as we go down. But
so now we know they like lettuce.
So now we know they like lettuce, and that's okay. That's okay. This is our radish bed, which we gotta, I don't know what we're gonna do with our radish bed. It keeps the weeds out, which is really nice. It is used as a ground cover, but it's also not the best when it comes to in the springtime. It gives off like an egg smell when it releases its gases in the springtime, and so we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with all these radishes. But now it's the peas, and so our peas have come due, and so we have to add some more wire and string to our peas. They have clearly grown above them, and so we're gonna add some more here, about here all the way down, and probably go up to about 4 feet to the top of this, so that we can let those guys grow and do their thing. But we have lots of peas that we are going to have to harvest now, and that's just how it goes. You know, it keeps you busy, So lots to do. Our sweet potatoes have been coming in, which is really nice, and so we've been really happy. I know we've talked about how weak these things were, but they have come back strong, which is really great for us. Can't wait to harvest some sweet potatoes in the fall. And then we have our potatoes, which are now flowering. Oh, and they're pretty. They are a pretty flower.
And they smell nice. And
they smell nice too. So that is a potato flower, and it is really pretty, and it smells good. And so yes, we have lots and lots of potatoes that we're going to need to do, and then we have our sweet corn, which is coming up, which is great. So we have our sweet corn that we need to take care of here, and then we have to get through all the weeds as well. So it's been tough to kind of keep up on everything with all the rain that we've had, but you know, that's the name of the game when you're a farmer, is you're always playing against the weather. So there's our sweet corn. More of our sweet corn is still trying to come up a little bit here, but everything's looking pretty good so far, so really can't complain. So hope you guys enjoyed the updates. We're gonna get to work here so that we can harvest some peas, and then fix the pea trellises, and then we'll start weeding the best we can. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.